Hey everyone, it's Melamarsh, and today we're going to look at a little tutorial on Sion, the undead champion. Now, this guy, in my personal opinion, he's a really strong champion. He's a caster carry, and by all means, he's also a tank caster. And Elements tier list, he's one of the top tier champions. And to be honest, one of the reasons that makes him so strong is that, for one, that his two abilities right here are the AP ratio is 1 to 1. So in general, if you let him farm to late game, his spells gonna be really strong. And in Rage, his third spell, this is what makes him a tank caster, because whenever you kill a creep, it's gonna give him more HP. So you can build him just pure AP without even getting tank items. And late game, I can go get close to around 3k HP. So moving on, I'm going to show you my skins like I always do, and I only have one, which is the best one I think. I see all the pros have is the Hex one. And the runes that I use is gonna be um, armor pen, cooldown reductions again for his glyphs, and for his seals it's just MP5. And for my masteries, I go to typical 21 in utilities and 9 in offense. So there's nothing out of the ordinary here. It's just utilities for the extra magic and health regen with the cooldown reductions for my summoning spells. And for the 9 in offense, just for the cooldown reductions and the spell pen and extra AP. So with that all out of the way, let's just get straight to the tutorial. So as you guys can see, my starting item is going to be boots and 3 health pots. This is so that the boots will help you catch up to the enemy champion in the beginning phase of the game to land that stun off and use your spell combo with your shield. And my summoner spell is going to be flash and ignite, and you will see all of these spells and all these combos utilized together throughout the whole video. So my skill builds is gonna be, I'm gonna build up my Q first, which is a stun and it acts as a nuke as well, so you can get that first. And the second ability you're gonna max out first is your W, which is your shield, which acts as an AoE damage, but also acts as a shield to absorb damage. And once again, what makes these spells so powerful and why you max them out first is because it's such a strong nuke, because the AP ratio of these spells is 1 to 1. So late game, you have like 400 AP, you're gonna do an extra 400 damage, and both of them together, it's a heck of a lot of damage, right? And for your E ability, which is Enrage, you should just get level 4 and don't max out until the other two spells are maxed out, because you just turn it on, you activate it, you level it up, and just forget about it, because the only thing it's good for, that it does give Sion extra damage, but the more creeps you kill, the more HP you get, so that's what makes him tank caster, because the more creeps you kill, and this guy gets really tanky late game, because by the time I'll show you guys later on how easy it is to farm with Sion. And the item build I go for is that I get a Sheen first, and then I get Mercury tread boots, and then I try rush for a rabbadons death cap just for the extra 30% unique passive. And for some reason for this game, you guys will see later on in the game that I get a lot of rabbadons death cap, because just that the game was a lot in my favor actually. So I was just fooling around, but usually I get like Mercury treads, Sheen, rabbadons death cap, and then I get void staff, and it depends on how the game goes. I may get an hourglass, and it just goes on from there, right? Just go straight AP base with some defensive items, like Guardian's Angel. But my thoughts on him is that this guy, he's such a tank and he's such a great nuke that he just wrecks a lot of champion, because, and also his cooldowns are pretty low as well. With the blue buff, it's his cooldowns each for his Q and W is around 5 seconds each, and without it's only around 6 seconds, right? So within team fights, you probably land around 2 or 3 stuns off, and you're trying to shoot around, like, once again 2 or 3 times. So that shield in general does an AoE damage, and also it absorbs damage. So I see in this fight, the other enemy team tried to kill my other two teammates and just leave Gangplank all to himself. So I'm just gonna pick them off, and with my stun, it just does so much damage. I'm just gonna pick off Garen right here, and with my shield, I'm just absorb the damage from Swain, and it's not that difficult. Like the stun, its cooldown is so low that I'm just gonna cast it and he's dead. And with the combination with the shield and the stun, it does a lot of damage together. As you can see right here, I might have could have killed Swain. Like just the spell combo right there, it took him half health already. And for this team fight, we were gonna let our Singe just push a bit so that we're gonna ambush the enemy team as they try to gank him. But for some reason, we saw them baroning pretty early. So when we saw we were gonna try engaging, I'm gonna activate my shield and go in, try to get inside and just blow everyone up. So right now is I'm just picking who to stun and waiting for my cooldowns to come down and just activate them once again, just pick everyone off. So right now, you can see a lot of my teammates have died, but then me and Singe are still alive, and with my shield and with my stun combo, I'm doing an enormous amount of damage and pretty much easy just to pick them off. Doing a little combo with Singe there, toss back, I stun. And for this fight, you can see Swain did survive that team fight, but it wasn't that hard. He was staying near a tower. Although the tower, he was near a tower, I'm just going stun. My shield just blow up and he's dead. Like right now, you can see again. And if you let Sion build up, let him get farmed, get too much AP, he's a wrecking ball. He's a beast. He does enormous amount of damage. He's a hard nuker, and there's not much you can do about it because with that shield, he has pretty good survivability. And with that stun, it's a 2-second stun as well, and it comes up every, like I said, 6 seconds. So right now for this fight, you can see that they're chasing my teammates. I want to ping to the bush, and you know what, come here, let's bait them in. And then Kog'Maw does fall for the bait, so we're just gonna go and just take him out. And I think Shaco managed to get away. And for this clip, I'm gonna show you guys how strong Sion can be in survivability, because not only does his shield dish out the AP ratio of 1-to-1 damage, it also absorbs that much damage as well. And the cooldown is only 6 seconds, so right now you can see Garen and Gangplank are trying to chase me, but then whenever my cooldowns are up, I'm gonna stun them, keep running. When my shield's up, I'm just keep activating it if they actually break it. So that's how easy it is to just survive with Sion, guys. One of the crucial items I forgot to mention earlier to get on Sion is the lichebane, because you guys read the item description, it takes into account the AP and the attack damage, and buff up his next auto attack to do as much as those two attributes put together. So with his cryptic gaze and his shield all put together, that's like 3 nukes all at once. So you put them all together, that does a shitload of damage, guys. So that's a strong item build that I would go for, but as as I said before, I'm not a pro, so this is my opinion. And my final thoughts on Sion is that he is a strong caster carry. Like if you want to win games in ranked games, usually you would sort of want to play him if you have at least doing dual queue, because he can carry the team, but he can't get only if you team up with him and catch in the wrong position or the team's not backing you up. Just like almost any other champion, but I think compared to other champions like Ashe or whatever, he can't carry that well compared to them. So with the game about to end and they kill me, and I'm gonna just give a little highlight to my friend K-Trung, where he kills the whole team 3 versus 1 with Gangplank. So congrats to him. And then afterwards, I didn't even get to respawn in time. Him and my friend Bearpaws finished the game as I spawned, and the enemy team surrenders, and we win the game. So before I leave, guys, I want to show you how easy it is to farm with Sion. So just activate your shield ability, and once you get to 7 creeps, just detonate it, and boom, all the golden world, guys. So with my video coming to an end, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I think my score was like 19-2. So please continue to support my channel, rate, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I can give you guys more videos in the nearby future. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.